How's it going, everyone? Welcome to our first ARK Survival Ascended bonus. Well, it's not our first bonus, but you get the picture. Basically, I want to discuss my settings that I currently have set up, as well as the graphics. Yeah, I just want to show that just show y'all what I've got, why I'm able to run it so smoothly. Excuse me. And yeah, because a lot of people are having issues with this game, and it was expected. And yeah, this game is not doing so well because of those graphics issues. So, what I'm going to start with, we're going to start with just what we can look at here at the main menu. So I'm playing single player. I want to fully disclose that I'm playing single player. So if you're having any questions with dedicated servers or non-dedicated session or anything like that, this might not be the video for you. However, if you have single player questions, this could be the video for you. Let's see, we're not doing mod settings because I'm not doing any mods to start with. I want to play this one mod free. Normally I enjoy mods on Survival Evolved, but Survival Ascended, I want to go in without mods. So yeah, we'll start by looking at the player stats. These are all default. Creature stats, I have all these on default. Structure, default, world. Yeah, let's see. Maximum difficulty, yes, I have that on for 150. Now, I've gone into the INI files and changed it so where I can get 180 creatures. I have not seen any 180 creatures yet. So I don't know if the game took that INI change. Hopefully it did, fingers crossed. But it has definitely, I will definitely see 150 creatures on here. So if you want to see 150 creatures, you need to have this on, and you need to have this set to 1. Yeah, unlimited respecs, yeah, that's off, that's off. Speed leveling, I have that on because I want to be able to level the flyer speed. Character speed, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, this harvest yield is 2. Taming speed, because I want to get my things tamed as fast as possible. Now the XP multiplier, I had this set at default, excuse me, but I'm actually going to change this to 1.25 simply because I want, well actually, you know what? I'll just do 1.20. Yeah. And the reason I'm changing that is because I do want to level up just a little bit faster, but not insanely fast. Because on Survival Evolved, I had that set to 1.50 or 1.5. Here I'm setting it to 1.2 just because I like to level up fast, but not too fast. And who knows, 1.20 could prove too fast, so I could come in and probably drop that down to 1.15. I'm gonna check out 1.20, see how that works. If that proves to be too fast, then I will go to 1.15. Or not, 1.15. Yeah, because I want to be at least mid-game by before we get to before they release the first DLC, which is expected to be Scorched Earth. So when Scorched Earth is ready and they're ready to release it, then I want to be at least mid-game, so I want to be at least the mid to late 50s. Come that time. Yeah, because my plan is, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna play the game yet. I'm still deciding on how I want to play the game. But for now, I do want to level up faster than normal, but not too fast. So I'm gonna start with 1.2, and if this is too fast, after episode 2, I'll drop it to 1.15. So rules. Use single player settings. This is turned off because if this is on, yeah, this makes things super fast paced. This makes all wild things super weak, all tame things super tough. So when I was playing on my old system, my GTX 1660 Super, versus my new system now, which is the RTX 4060 Ti, yeah, it's just, yeah, single player. That explains why it was so beefy when I did the live stream. That explains the beefy trike, why it was so easy to tame it, so able to kill it when it was wild, why I was leveling up so fast. So, and I didn't like that. Yeah. PvP Gamma. Yeah, I'm playing PvE, but I'm not gonna mess with that. These are not my set in stone settings yet. I'm still playing around, so these, I could always come back and change these. Yes, I do want to know about that. If for some reason someone can get into my single player, yeah, that's just about it. So advanced, PvP, we don't worry about that. PvE, let's see. And I have the sniffles today. Let's see here. Diseases are off. I don't like diseases, period. So things like rabies, swamp fever, all that stuff, I don't want that. That's just me. I personally hate dealing with that kind of stuff. I hate having to know that, oh, I just got rabies from a bat. I'm about to die. I have to, put down, a bed just for rabies, or multiple beds. I want to put down, a couple of beds or sleeping bags for a cave, but I don't want to have to build like a little miniature shack outside of a cave because of that. So, yeah, diseases, no thank you. Day cycle speed and night, yeah, so day and night speed. The lower these values are, the lower this volume is, the longer the daytime is going to be. The higher this value is, the shorter the nighttime is going to be. The lower this is, the longer it will take to shift from day to night. So when sunset and comes around, you'll be in sunset for a long time. When dawn comes around, you'll be at dawn for a little while too. But yeah, because a lot of people don't like nighttime recording. Some people do, but not a lot of people. Let's see. I have not touched this. I have changed the mating interval because I want my creatures, I want my tames to be, I want to breed faster. And lay egg interval, I haven't touched that yet. I may. Egg hatch speed, I want my eggs to hatch really fast, and I want the gestation periods to go really fast. Mature speed is probably going to be the same, so it takes an hour per baby, as on ARK Survival Evolved. Every cuddle interval took 15, it was every 15 minutes. So yeah. Other than that, I haven't touched anything. Wild dino stats have not changed. Tame dino stats have not changed. Player stats have not changed. XP multipliers. You know, will you get more XP from harvesting stuff versus crafting stuff? You know, that I haven't touched. Miscellaneous. Yeah. Miscellaneous is fine. Supply crate quality, I may change that if I get really crappy stuff from the loot crates. But if I get really good stuff, then I'll leave it as it is. But I may change that. Probably won't. Yeah. So yeah, those are my general settings. So I'm gonna go ahead and log into the game, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at exactly what my graphics settings are. Okay. So, graphics settings, I realized I could have done this on the main menu, but let's see, audio is not a thing. Video, this is my screen. This is what I have, a 1920 by 1080. Yeah, this is what I have everything set at right now. So far it's been good. I've set the max frame rate at 144, which has been very helpful. If you'll see up here, you can see the FPS up there. Excuse me, man. I have a tickle in my throat. But yeah, I've set that 144 because if it goes beyond that, if you get really high FPS rates, yeah, that can damage your GPU, and that's the last thing you want, is a damaged GPU, as then you have to go and possibly purchase another one if the damage is too bad. And yeah, I doubt a lot of you just have $800 to $1,500 just sitting around in your pocket waiting to be spent. Yeah, these are the only things I've touched so far. I've turned them off. Oh, and the light shafts, I've turned those off. Yeah, just to take care of my system. Again, I have RTX 4060 Ti. A lot of people have 4090s. But I could not find a 4090. So your NVIDIA DLSS, got that on. Frame rate generation on. Super resolution, I have that set to balanced. Now, a lot of these things, some of these will be off. And you will be like, why can't Here, for example, this will be off, and you're like, how do I, fix this if you don't have the option to turn this on? And that's because it's something Windows has off by default. So you'll have to log out of the game, go into your Windows settings, and manually turn that on. Yeah, it can be a little tricky to do that. I'm going to show you how to do that, though. Let's see. Windows settings. Let's see here. Display. Graphics. Hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on the display capture, turn off the game capture, and there we go. Yeah. So this will oftentimes be off. Sometimes this as well. These will need to be on, and you will need to restart your PC for those changes to have an effect. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much that. And then the UI, I haven't touched this. The camera, I haven't touched. Well, I've turned these to loose camera for now. I'm still playing around with these. So yeah, again, all these settings, yeah, I'm still playing around with all these settings. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for now. They probably will change. In the future, I may change a few things, but that's what I have it set for now. So hey, I hope this video on the settings helped you out. If it did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.